Okay, this is a short video about the Scottish movement for national independence. I'm going to give you 5 key facts about this movement. I'm going to list some key actors, global political actors that are involved, and I'm going to discuss one essay question briefly and how you could use this case study to help you write about that essay. Okay, so 5 key facts. First of all, it's important to know that Scotland previously was an independent state from the rest of the United Kingdom, but in 1707 formed a political union with England, which is called Great Britain, continues to this day. Right, second fact, much closer to contemporary history. So in the late 1990s, 1997, the UK elected a new Labour government. The new Labour government was happy to allow Scotland to have some more political autonomy, and it allowed Scotland to create its own Scottish Parliament, which happened in the late 1990s. Third key fact is that this led to a stronger feeling amongst Scottish people that maybe they want to become a completely separate state. That led to a political party called the Scottish National Party, and they've been trying to win seats and actually have won a lot of seats in the UK Parliament, arguing for complete separation of Scotland from the UK. So fourth key fact is that in 2014, a referendum was held in Scotland, and all Scottish voters were asked would they prefer to stay in the UK or leave. Of the people who voted in that referendum in 2014, 55.3% voted to remain, so Scotland remained. Okay, fifth key fact and final one. In 2016, the UK as a whole voted to leave the European Union. The small majority of all UK voters preferred that, but actually in Scotland, a strong majority would have preferred to stay in the European Union. So that gives Scottish voters and citizens an extra reason to now perhaps want to leave the UK, because if they do so, they could return into the European Union, but they can't in the UK. So that is another reason why Scotland might want to actually have another referendum, although that isn't happening at the moment. Okay, right, quickly, actors that are involved. Firstly, this is a good example of a democratic movement which is led by the Scottish National Party. So that's one actor involved. Second key actor is the European Union, an IGO, and here we can see the effect of whether citizens want to be in an IGO or not can have a major effect on the independence movement. And so thirdly, the obvious other actor here is the UK nation state. And so we can see here the UK state has to ask itself to what extent does it want to negotiate with or give freedoms to an independence movement, and in what conditions it will allow independence, secession or not. Okay, right, finally, an essay question that you could relate this to. You could relate it to discuss the impact of NGOs, MNCs and IGOs on state sovereignty. So here you could ask, what is the impact of an IGO, an intergovernmental organisation, on state sovereignty? As I just said a minute ago, you could say how membership of an IGO, such as the EU, can cause division within a nation state. So it could be that some citizens want to remain in the IGO and others do not. And that could lead to either social movements protesting about it, or political parties also giving a voice to that feeling, wanting to leave an IGO. And so we could talk about how being in an IGO can actually cause division within a nation state, which could undermine the unified nature of that nation state, cause division in it, and can therefore undermine the sovereignty of a state, in this case, the sovereignty of the United Kingdom. That's it.